Welcome, everybody. As Oakland has not been tested today, they have not been tested, but yet we are going to see them against the 85 Bears today. It is going to be Oakland and Chicago. The 85 Bears, as you can see, they're 3-3. If they lose this game, that's going to be a dynasty team, maybe being thrown down into being a relic. On the other way, Oakland is 5-1, but they haven't really. I mean, they beat Denver twice, beat Kansas City. I mean, their biggest. They haven't faced the toughest of schedules yet. So we want to see this. It's going to be Oakland against Chicago, and the other games of the day, as you can see. Dallas and New England, that's going to be a big one. Philadelphia and Cleveland. Cleveland trying to survive. Washington and Miami. The Colts against Atlanta. San Diego against Minnesota. Minnesota trying to climb out. San Francisco against the New York Giants. We thought about having that game, but we'll see there. Tampa Bay, New York. Detroit, Baltimore. Cincinnati and St. Louis. As Cincinnati looking to try and extend theirs. Carolina against surprising Houston. Very big game there. Buffalo at Green Bay. Jacksonville against Kansas City. Pittsburgh against Seattle at Seattle. LA against Denver. And New Orleans against Tennessee. So Chicago and Oakland were about ready to go here in Oakland Alameda Coliseum. This should be a good one. Chicago's one of the best teams. Chicago is a team that runs the football very, very well. They have a very good defense, but now they have to make sure that they can score. McMahon is looking good. They might use him a little bit more. Oakland 5-1, but we just don't know how good they are. They didn't play the best of teams. So we're going to be ready to go. Chicago and Oakland. And we're underway. Kevin Butler will kick off. It'll be Clarence Davis from the 1-yard line. And Clarence up to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, up to the 20, 25, 30, and to the 31-yard line. And yes, you can hear me. That's going to be a first down, as making sure everything is going well there. It'll be first down. Stabler is there on offense. Marv Hubbard, Charlie Smith in the back, Siani, Bob Moore, Fred Biletnikoff there. And a good offensive line in the 85 defense, which is absolutely incredible in what they do. You pick out a name, but right now they're not doing the best. It'll be a first down. They give it to Marv Hubbard. Hubbard again down the near side. Biletnikoff was going around to the back.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Oh, and that's going to be Singletary on the first play of the game. Oakland, Chicago has to understand they're against the people who are the same amount of intimidators as they are. And usually Chicago's a little different. And it'll be first down and 10. So only a yard gain there, but Stabler gives to Marv Hubbard. Hubbard, and only a gain of 1 there. It'll be second down. Second down and 9. Only 2 yards, but they got 15. There's Stabler through the middle, no good. And Dave Duerson was back there, but he tried to hit more. Third down. Third and 9. Back to throw. Stabler again looking. Here's Kenny. There's going to be a penalty, and they throw it too far for Marv Hubbard.
Holding offense, number 75, 10-yard penalty.
They're going to decline the penalty and force a punt from the Raiders. So remember, the Raiders didn't play the greatest of opponents before Ray Guy at the 18-yard line, and out of bounds he
Running
goes.
into the kicker. Defense.
Jeez,
5-yard penalty.
So they're going to have another kick. And let's see here, Ray Guy again. Ray Guy, this is bizarre. What is happening? Ray Guy will run it He's on the fake, Ray Guy, and he is short. He is short. He tried to fake punt that, and that did not look well. That was weird. And now the Chicago offense, as they get a break. McMahon, Suhey, and Walter Payton. Already Payton has 690 yards running. And he's going to be big. McKinnon, Moorhead, and Willie Gault, the Oakland defense. It's just which one. University of Mars, Otis Seastring. How about that? Tatum and Atkinson, they have a good defense there. It'll be a first down. They're going to give to Walter. Walter on a run, and Walter will get 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. They're going to hit Walter all day. You know they are. 2nd and 7. Back, they're going to go over. That's going to be Suhey. Matt Suhey, 3 more. It'll be 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 for Chicago at midfield. What can they do? McMahon to pass. Looking underneath the Payton, and they knocks it out. It's going to be 4th down, not that good, and now they're going to kick. So that's going to be a punt, and this one will go to the 15 as Buford will take it. It'll be 1st down. So Buford, Oakland will get their 2nd possession, and let's see what happens here. Stabler, they give to Marv Hubbard, and he's only going to get about a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. This looks like it's going to be a colossal defensive battle as Stabler over, and that's going to be Smith. And Smith will gain a 4. That's a big one. 3rd down and 4. Kind of a brutal game. Stabler to throw. He's 0 for 2 today, and he gets sacked. Wilbur Marshall. And now they're going to have to punt. Here's Ray Guy. He faked last time. He won't fake this time. And a booming punt to the 34. And they bring it up. This will be to the 40. And 54 yards. Wow. Ray Guy doing a good job, but it'll be 1st down for Oakland. McMahon. And McMahon is sacked by Jones. It'll be 2nd down and 15. Nobody can get anything going here. 2nd down and 15. A lot of possible championship matchups today, and that's going to be a 1st down. Huge to Moorhead. They needed 15. They got exactly 15. And a 1st down in midfield for Chicago. 1st down. They give to Matt Suhey. And Suhey again at 2. It'll be 2nd down, 3 for 8. That's 2-7 a carry. 2nd down. Back to throw. McMahon looking, and Otis Seastring, and there he goes. 9-yard loss. It'll be 3rd down and 17. So it'll be 3rd and 17 now. McMahon to throw. McMahon looking. McMahon, and down he goes. That's going to be Connors. It'll be 4th and 25. The Oakland Raiders now. Looking good. Buford, and a long punt. It's the battle of the punters. And George Atkinson up, and a return at 10. So it'll be 1st down Oakland, a scoreless game. Everybody punting it back and forth. Stabler, and they're going to give it to Marv Hubbard. Marv Hubbard, and he gains 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9. It's all about the punters right now. 2nd down, Stabler again to Hubbard. And Otis Wilson, a stop there. 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Raiders. Back to throw. Stabler will throw. He's got Biletnikoff, and he got a 1st down, a big one. So 1st down and 10. That is huge. They give to Marv Hubbard, and he can't get anywhere. Just a yard. They're averaging 1.6 a carry. It'll be 2nd and 9. Hubbard again to the near side. Gain 2, 3rd down. 3rd down and 7 for Oakland, and a flag.
False start. Offense, number 12, 5-yard penalty.
Oh,
Repeat,
and
3rd down.
Stabler drew back there before they snapped the ball. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Back to throw. Stabler looking, throwing. Underneath is Marv Hubbard, but not enough, and it'll be 4th down, and now they're going to kick. So Ray Guy back to punt, does, and down to the 11. taking a look, there are some interesting matchups today in the ticker at the end of the first quarter. New England over Dallas, they're trying to save their season. Philadelphia and Cleveland both trying to save theirs. The Redskins over Miami by a point. The Baltimore Colts over Atlanta by 10 early. San Diego 6-0 over Minnesota. San Francisco 6-0 over New York. Scoreless Tampa Bay and the Jets. Detroit, who beat the 85 Bears, they lead the Baltimore Ravens, and they look good. St. Louis, Cincinnati scoreless. Houston Texans 7-0 over Carolina. Jacksonville, Green Bay scoreless. Kansas City a field goal. Seattle a single point over the Steelers. LA Rams 7-0 over Denver, and New Orleans and Tennessee are scoreless. First down, 2:27 to go. There's Walter, and he only gains one. It'll be second down, 4 for 9. As they run, it'll be second down, back to throw. McMahon looking, they're going to throw. That's going to be Dennis McKinnon, and a first down. They need that first down. So when they punt, Oakland doesn't just get into a field goal range. First down they give to Matsui, and only about a gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8. Second down and 8. McMahon, quick throw and incomplete. Third and 8. 19 seconds to go. Back to throw. McMahon looking, throwing, and he's got it. Willie Gaulden. Willie Gaulden is a very good receiver, and that's going to be the end of one. At the end of one quarter of play, it's Chicago nothing, Oakland nothing, and not that much happening offensively. Chicago and Oakland nothing. We go to the second quarter. When you look at 23 plays, here's Chicago. It's going to be a first down. A lot of special teams punting Matsui, and Sui will gain 3. It'll be a second down. 6 plays, 36 yards, a little over 2.5. Second down and 7. They go to Walter, and Walter right down the middle, a gain of 3. This is difficult to get anything going. Again, this might be a championship matchup. Third down and 4. Kind of seems like a Super Bowl, doesn't it? Walter Payton's gonna throw, and it is deep. It is incomplete. Oh, he tried to get it. It's gonna be fourth down, and now they're gonna watch the fake. And look at this. They watch the fake, and it's, what is it? I don't know. The throw, is it intercepted? It is intercepted. So each team has tried to fake a punt once. I don't get it sometimes. First down though, Oakland, I get it, it's short, you want something to go, Smith. And a gain of 2 second down, you're better off punting and seeing if they can't make a first down. Second down and 8, Stabler to Marv Hubbard. Hubbard again, and that'll be only about a gain of a yard. Third and 7. Third and 7, Stabler to throw. Stabler, the blitz is on, underneath to Hubbard, and a first down. They needed 7, they got 8. And a first down, and here comes Oakland. Warren Bankston will be in the tight end. And finally, they're in Chicago territory. Hubbard, and a gain of 3. Second down. You really got to appreciate the 3-yard gains in here. Second down. They give it over to Smith. Smith, and he'll get 3 more. It'll be third down and 4. And we're going to have to wonder, and it would depend on what they do this down to see if they go for it on fourth down. Here's Stabler to throw. Stabler, it's going to be deep and incomplete. And what is the flag?
Personal foul. Defense.
It's going to be
50,
on Dan Hampton,
penalty,
and that's the second personal
down.
foul. Singletary got one the first play of the game, and now Oakland with 39 yards will be in scoring position. It'll be first down. They go to Charlie Smith over the middle, and only about a gain of 2. It'll be second down. Oakland Raiders, 14 rushes. They want to keep this field goal. Back to throw. Here's Stabler, though. They're going to throw incomplete. He's 3 of 6. Third down now, and 8. Back to throw. Stabler looking. Stabler Underneath to Marv Hubbard and in the middle of the field for more, and now they're going to kick. So 34 yards. George Belanda, the straight-on kicker, 34, and it is good. And Oakland has opened the scoring here, 3-0. High, and this will be to the 5-yard line. 15, and up to the 19, a first down, 3-0 Oakland leading Chicago. Back to throw, McMahon. McMahon looking, Otis Seastring comes in and gets him. 13-yard loss, it'll be 2nd and 23. Now is a huge part of the game where Oakland can really stack this up. McMahon again on 2nd down. McMahon, he might go deep, he does, and it is intercepted by Brown. It's intercepted. And here comes Oakland now. Big interception. And Willie Brown. Big interception here. It's going to be 1st down and 10. Stabler's going to run it himself. Stabler goes down to the 31 and a 1st down. Here they go again. Chicago having trouble. It'll be 1st down and 10. 7:08 to go. Marv Hubbard. Hubbard, and that's going to be a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. 3-0. Belanda doesn't have the big range. He might have to go for it here. And Stabler goes down. They lose 7. It'll be 3rd down and 16. Well, they might have to punt here. It's going to be 3rd down and 16. Back to throw. Looking, would be 54 from this point, and no good. It's 4th down. And they're going to punt. And here they go. Ray Guy. The kick. And out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Wow. The Oakland Raiders, you take a look, they beat Denver. They lost to Jacksonville, but they beat Minnesota, Denver, Kansas City, and then Kansas City again. So they haven't really played a great team, and they got a kind of a soft schedule. So it's going to be 1st down and a flag.
False start. Offense, number 26. Repeat 1st down.
Only a yard penalty. 1st and 11. Back at their own 1-yard line. McMahon, they're going to give to Walter, and Walter only a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 10. The clock is running. 2nd down and 10. McMahon to throw. Looking, the quick throw. He's got McKinnon. McKinnon at the 10, and down he goes. Gain of 7, 3rd and 3. 3rd down and 3. Back to throw. McKinnon looking. And that's going to be underneath, and down he goes. It's going to be 4th down now. A big sack by Smith, and now it's going to be 4th down. First sack of the day. McMahon has been sacked 5 times. And Buford, the punt. They're going to let his leg rip. And Atkinson, a fair catch at the 46. They're going to have to do a little bit of work here. 1st down. Maybe if they go it again, they're going to have to go for the block. Here's Marv Hubbard. Nothing there. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 3-0 Oakland, they lead. Back. Looking, Stabler. They're looking still. They're going to fire, and that's going to be a penalty. And a nice catch there by Moore.
Holding offense, number 75.
And Vela
10-yard
will
penalty.
be, Vela is the right tackle, number 75, with the hold. Really quickly. Well, we won't be able to see the other games till probably after this play. Back to throw. Stabler underneath to Marv Hubbard, who drops it. It'll be 3rd down and 20. Nope. We're going to do that at the beginning of the next quarter. 3rd down and 20. Stabler looking. Stabler. And no, that's going to be Mike Singletary with the deflection. And and they're going to have to punt it at 2:01. Ray Guy, high and deep, and this is not the game. Not at all. Oakland 3, Chicago nothing. A minute 55 to go from the 12-yard line. There it is, halftime scores. Dallas all over New England. Philadelphia's up. Miami's up. Baltimore Colts are all over Atlanta. San Diego's up. San Francisco still up 6-0. Scoreless in the Meadowlands. Detroit leading Baltimore by 1. Cincinnati by 7. The Texans by 7. Tied Buffalo and Green Bay. Jacksonville 10-3. The Steelers all over Seattle 27-7. That is a huge. They're just blowing them away now. LA over Denver 21-0, and New Orleans 16-0 over Tennessee. A minute 55 to go. McMahon back to throw. He's going to throw, and it's incomplete, second down. So Chicago now needs to do something. McMahon will throw. They go to Walter, and he drops it. Third down and 10. This is a very difficult. There's a flag.
False start. Offense. Number 74. 5-yard penalty.
That's going to be on Jimbo Covert. The left tackle, number 74. 3rd and 15. McMahon to the near side. Willie Gauld. He dropped it again, and it's going to be 4th down. And this time they're going to put pressure on Buford, and a long kick, longer, and it'll hit the ground at the 46. Oakland 3, Chicago nothing. Nothing really going here. Stabler to Hubbard, and they're just going to let him go. 2nd and 8, Oakland with a timeout. Don't know why. 2nd and 8. Smith, and there's going to be a penalty, and let's see.
Encroachment defense. Number 99. 5-yard penalty.
Dan Hampton, not the greatest of games. 2 fouls against him. The quick throw, and there it is, down to the 37, and a 1st down. So timeout Oakland again. They have 1 remaining. 3-0. Oakland leads Chicago. They go to Charlie Smith. Charlie, and he loses 4. 2nd and 14. They got to hurry it up. Stabler to throw. Stabler deep, and it's knocked away. That was Frazier. 3rd down with 44 seconds to go. Stabler to throw. Stabler underneath, and that's going to be Cliff Branch. Nothing there. And now they're going to punt. And they kick it to the near side. Well, 26 yards. Let's see what Chicago can do. 34 seconds. McMahon to Walter Payton, and Payton hasn't done much. 5 rushes, 11 yards. 2nd down and 11, and they're going to go. And that's going to be Matsui. That should be the end of the... That'll be the end of the quarter, and that's it. End of the half. It's Oakland 3, Chicago nothing. Total plays 54. And it is a 3-0 Oakland over Chicago. It is just a punt fest. I mean, it's 64-34 in offense. Oh my God. It's like first drives for some games. What a blood fest this is. We begin the 2nd half, and Ray Guy will kick deep, and here it is. A lot of Here's Willie Gauld up to about the 18. When you take a look, sacked 5 times for 42 yards. So McMahon is beat up. It'll be first down. They go to Walter and they lose 2. It'll be second down and 12. Second and 12, McMahon gives to Walter. Walter on a run and gets those 2 back. It'll be third down and 10. So he has 2 carries but no yards. 7 for 11 now. There's a flag.
False start.
And a 7th
Offense
flag
number
against
78.
Chicago.
5-yard penalty. Repeat. Third down.
Van Horn, a foul there. It'll be third down and 15. McMahon looking. McMahon, and down he goes. Thomas with the sack. It'll be fourth and 26. Buford will have to kick, and they do. Atkinson to the 33. Before it'll be first down. First down and 10. Hubbard to the 28. They're going to gain 6 second down. So Oakland trying to extend this 3-0 lead. Back to hand it off to Smith. Fumbles the football, and it's now Chicago's. Steve McMichael
The previous
gets
play
it.
is under review. Upon further review, the runner was down by contact.
Oh, and they're going to give it back to Oakland on a third down and 3. They reviewed it. It'll be third down and 3. Back they go to Marv Hubbard. Marv, and a first down and more down to the 14. And the clock is ticking here. It'll be a first down. 11 and a half to go. Here in the third, Oakland trying to make it 10-0, which might be the kiss of death. Stabler underneath the Marv. Marv, 10-5 touchdown, and that's Marv Hubbard. They thought they lost the possession, and they end up throwing a touchdown pass. It is 9-0. Point after by Blanda, it is 10. And 10-0 here. There's Ray Guy. And an up man will get it at the 2. 10-15. Ortego. So it'll be first down. Chicago down 10-0. McMahon. McMahon underneath nothing. Second down. 4 of 13. The Raiders are out bearing Chicago. Peyton again to 2 3rd and 8. Third down and 8. Back to throw. McMahon, and that's going to be a first down. Moorhead, and a first down and 10. 10-0 Oakland leads Chicago. And Peyton will only get about 1 second down. So Oakland 10, Chicago nothing, driving it down. McMahon looking, he's going to throw to Dennis McKinnon. He'll be 2 yards short. It'll be third down and 2. Third and 2 now. Oakland 10, Chicago nothing. Back to throw, McMahon throwing. That's going to be complete and a first down. So Marjoram with the catch and a gain of 8. It'll be first down and 10. First and 10 from the 41. Peyton, they go to Willie Gauld on the reverse, and nobody is fooled. Nobody is fooled. It'll be second down and 18. McMahon to throw. Looking, throwing down the middle, and incomplete. It'll be a big third down now. 10-0 Oakland leads Chicago. McMahon to throw. 8 plays, 19 yards, 4 minutes. McMahon looking. McMahon still looking. Has it, fires it deep, and it is caught. Dennis McKinnon. And Dennis gets it deep, and this whole game has changed. You can feel it. It's going to be a first down. Wow, whole game has changed. From the 16, they go to Matt Suey, and Matt only a gain of 1. It'll be second down and 9. After the long completion, Chicago trying to get a touchdown out of this. This is the deepest they've been. They go to Walter Payton. Walter got 3 more, third down and 6. 11 plays over 6 minutes in here. Back to throw. McMahon, and McKinnon drops it.
Offsetting penalties. Repeat, third down.
So now it's going to be third down and 6. Oakland, it's going to be both sides. Back to throw. McMahon over to Walter Payton, who walks in for the touchdown. They beat the blitz, and right over the middle, it's 10-6. Butler the extra point, and good. It's now 10-7. Third quarter scores. Dallas, huge. Cleveland took the lead back, trying to save their season. The Redskins trying to pull the upset. Baltimore, Colts leading big. San Diego leading big. New York kicked a field goal. They're cut it in half. Tampa Bay 3-0. The Ravens now up on Detroit. Cincinnati over the Cardinals. Carolina and Houston are both tied at 17. Buffalo winning. Jacksonville big. Steelers up huge. And same with the Rams. And New Orleans 18-3. They're going to kick it down and deep. So on the 35, it'll be a first down. A nice drive there. 4:07 to go. Smith. And he'll gain 2. It'll be second and 8. Second down and 8. Smith again on a run up to the 40-yard line. A gain of 3, third down. Third and 5. A 10-7 Oakland lead over Chicago. Stabler looking, and down he goes. Steve McMichael. Second sack, and now they got a kick. Ray Guy, high and deep. 13, 15, 20, 25 to the 29. Minute 46 to go. First down and 10. McMahon. Back to throw. McMahon over the middle, no good. And there's a flag.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 31. Automatic.
Wow.
First down.
To the 46-yard line, it's 10-7. First down. Here comes Chicago near midfield. They give to Walter, and Walter has been contained all day. That's 11 for 18 yards on him. Second and 9. McMahon, they pitch to Walter again, and Walter fumbles, and it is Oakland. Oakland off of Walter Payton.
The previous play is under review. Upon further review, the runner was down by contact.
Oh, so both teams fumbled. Both teams lost, and both teams got it back. It'll be third down and 6. McMahon back to throw, looking, no, and it's going to be fourth down. They're going to kick. So Buford out of play. 16. First down, they go to Charlie Smith up to the 21, a gain of 5. That was a good run, and that's it. The end of 3 quarters, Oakland, I mean, it was a little more offensive, but not that much. Well, I'll tell you what, it's both teams don't even have double-digit first downs, and a brutal football game, but it's 10-7 Oakland. Football game. First down. They Go to Hubbard, 2nd and 5 actually, and they gain 3 third down. 3rd down and 2. Nothing has been a gimme in this game. They give to Smith. Smith to the outside. Can he get enough for a 1st down? Let's see. He's pushing his way forward. Will he get it? And he gets 5 and 1st down. Huge. So 10-7 Oakland leading Chicago. They give to Smith, and down he goes. Singletary in the backfield. 2nd down and 14. Back to throw, looking, throwing, and that's going to be more in a flag.
Personal foul. Defense. Number 45. 15-yard penalty.
Singletary.
Automatic. 1st down.
Singletary first, then McMichael, then Fensick. They hurt. Those penalties hurt, especially in a game like this. Hubbard, and a gain of 2, it'll be 2nd down and 8. Letting the clock run. 2nd down and 8. Stabler to throw. Stabler will throw it deep and no good. It works it away. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 8. That's Fred Biletnikoff, and a gain of 9 for a 1st down. So at the 37, 1st down. Hubbard, and 11 more on the run. Here comes Oakland, and this is huge. Can Oakland get this thing to 17-7? Stabler, and down he goes. Otis Wilson. They lose 13. And they lose 13 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 23. 1 second. So 2nd down and 23 Oakland. 10-7. Second down, 23. Stabler to throw. There he goes again. Wilson, another sack. It'll be 3rd down and 32. 9.5 to go. Back to throw. Stabler looking, firing, and no. Knocked away. 4th down, and now they're going to kick. They're going to go for the return because at 10-7. And out of bounds to 17, making Chicago go all the way down. The last time we checked, take a look, Dallas will win. Cleveland pulled ahead. Washington trying to pull ahead. Atlanta's closed it. San Diego looks like they're going to win. San Francisco up by a touchdown. Let's see if that holds. The Jets leading. The Ravens leading. The Texans leading. Buffalo leading, trying to save their season. Jacksonville, they're going to win. The Steelers will win. LA Rams are going to win. And New Orleans, 19-17. They're trying to hold on. 1st down and 10. McMahon, they go to Walter, and Walter will get 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. It's going to be the long, slow, arduous journey for points here. McMahon will run, and there's going to be a penalty. Let's see what it is.
Holding. Offense. Number
God.
82. 10-yard penalty.
Marjoram, the wide receiver, and they're going to push it back. 2nd and 16. 10 penalty, 76 yards. And that's going to be Marjoram who gets it, but not back to the original line. 3rd and 9. 3rd down and 9. McMahon throwing. McKinnon, and again, 2 yards short. It'll be 4th down and 2, and now they're going to kick. Buford, high and deep. I can't expect. And Atkinson.
Holding, receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
I don't mind defensive battles, but my goodness, there's only been 245 total yards. 1st down, Hubbard, and nothing there. It'll be 2nd down. Clock is ticking, 2nd down and 10. They go to Smith, and a gain of 3, 3rd down. 3rd and 7. Back to throw, looking, throwing. Too much, and it's going to be 4th down, and now they got a kick. Ray Guy, 4:54 remaining. Now they go to an end game. Brutal football game to the 35, 40 to the 41. They're going to count it on the 40. It's going to be 1st down, 4:47 to go. McMahon, and that's going to be complete to Moorhead, and a 1st down. So that's going to be Moorhead, and they are driving. 45-yard line, 4 minutes to go. McMahon to throw. McMahon looking, the throw underneath is Walter, and out of bounds. No stop, they lose 2. 2nd down and 12, 4:21 to go. McMahon looking, McMahon fumbles the football as he's hit. He picks it up though. Falls on it, it'll be 3rd down and 17. Under 4 minutes to go. McMahon will throw it down and too far for goal. And there's a flag.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 9, 10-yard penalty, loss of down.
Well, they're going to have to punt now. Too much yardage. Buford, 20-yard line, 25, 30 to maybe the 31. 10-7, 3:43 to go. 3 first downs. Will probably win it. Here's Hubbard. Hubbard on the run, and he only gets 2. 2nd down and 8. 10-7, Oakland leads Chicago. Stabler, too far. 3rd down and 8. Stabler, they give to Hubbard. Hubbard again. Hubbard, too short. Fensick with the stop. It'll be 4th and 4. And now they got a punt. So there they go to the 33, the 31. Oakland 10, Chicago 7. They give it to Walter. Walter, he'll still run. And what a run, a gain of 18. Peyton 13 for 39. He was 12 for 21. 2:04 remaining. Out of bounds, clock is stopped. They give to Walter again. Walter, and he's going to gain a 5. 2-minute warning. It's Oakland 10, Chicago 7. Well, if they can tie this thing up, that'll be huge. Can they tie it up? At 10-7, McMahon. 2nd down and 5, they give to Walter, and he loses 4. It'll be 3rd down and 9. They got to hurry it up. No, Chicago calls time. 3rd and 9, McMahon. Back to throw. Jimmy fires, and it is dropped. Dennis McKinnon, it'll be 4th down and 9. They're going for it. 4th and 9, 1:48. McMahon to throw. McMahon, they go to Peyton, and he does not get anything. And Oakland takes over. So 1st down will win this game. Stabler to Hubbard. Hubbard, no, loses 1. Timeout Chicago. 1:39 to go. They're going to keep it on the ground. 35 rushes for 95 yards, 2.7 a carry. Stabler, they go to Smith. Smith at midfield, a gain of 3, 3rd and 8. Chicago out of timeouts. 3rd down and 8. A first down wins the game. Stabler, quick throw, and he is short. He's short, and now they got a punt. They're going to try and block it. Ray Guy, and Ray Guy to the 8. This will be to about 59 seconds. No timeouts for Chicago. They need 3. McMahon to throw. McMahon throws as he's hit and incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and 10, 52 seconds to go. McMahon, and down he goes. It's a safety. Count 7. I don't know. You got to onside this. You got to onside this. I don't know how you do it. And not like that. The game will end as Oakland will just, I think, take an A. Marv Hubbard, and Hubbard on a run of first down, and that's the game. And Stabler doesn't even need to do it. 12-7. Oakland beats Chicago, and Chicago's now 3-4. An ugly game where there were 18 punts. Landed all his kicks, and so did Butler. Looking at it, McMahon 15-27 for 168. Stabler 10-21 for 80 yards and a score. Nobody had over 68 yards. McKinnon had 5 receptions. Hubbard had 4. Two turnovers by Chicago. Oakland with none. And that was it. I mean, my goodness. 12-7 your final. Let's see what everybody else did in the game. Let's see what everybody else did. Dallas blew away New England. Dallas is 5-2, and they look good. They really look good. Staubach didn't look the best, but Thomas and Hill were very good. Cleveland, 20-13. They saved their season. Kosar, limited but effective. Kevin Mack, a good runner there. Miami, 14-9 losers against the Redskins. Danny Marino, 18-29. And Billy Kilmer and Brown. Baltimore and Atlanta. Atlanta scores 22 late. Look at this. Baltimore leads. Atlanta scores. Atlanta scored. Atlanta scored. And then Baltimore scored, and they hit the 2. 35-31, but that was it. Atlanta comes all the way back. Chris Chandler and Jamal Anderson, they were looking good. Burt Jones, 16-25, 4 scores. Not good enough. San Diego beats out Minnesota. They're 5-2 now. Wade Wilson and Dan Fouts both had good days. And 13-6, San Francisco's now 7-0 with 6-6 in the 4th. And then Montana to Rice. A low-scoring defensive game. Tampa beat New York 13-7. A battle of the 3-3 teams. Tampa 4-3. New York 3-4 there. Grammatica missed 2 field goals. How about the Baltimore? Well, the Lions started off 7-0 for a while. Baltimore came back, and they ended up winning the game. Baltimore is now 2-5. Detroit on the verge of just, I mean, they could do it, but mathematically, but they would have to win all their games. Jacksonville blows away Kansas City. Kansas City kind of solidifying the fact that they are not a contender in the way they've been losing games. Buffalo in overtime, 20-17. 27 yards from Favre to Freeman on the last play of the game, but Buffalo's Steve Christie has saved their season. Jim Kelly with 4 interceptions. There, Carolina and Houston. Carolina 31-27. They score with 1:34 to go. Foster with Davis with 227 yards. He's the leading rusher. An incredible move. St. Louis 24, Cincinnati 14. St. Louis, Hart no good, and here's Anderson. Not the best, just an ugly game. As Cincinnati goes down. New Orleans, look at this, they led 19-0. And Tennessee came back. Tennessee missed a field goal at the very end. 36-yard field goal. They missed. The Rams, Denver a little bit near the end, but James Harris was really good. 5 touchdowns. Plummer was good. McCutcheon 184. They go from there. And the Steelers just blow away Seattle 37-7. Seattle, maybe a little bit of catch-up yards there. No turnovers by the Steelers. They probably played their best game. Bradshaw 17-23, 224 and 2 scores. Thornton had 123. Punting, they only punted twice. Barr, though, 1 for 3 in field goals. For 3 could have been 43-7. Taking a look at all the teams and everything now. Dallas leading the East, Green Bay, San Francisco, and New Orleans. So you have San Francisco 1, New Orleans, and Dallas tied for second and third, and Green Bay third. In the AFC, you have the Steelers and Oakland, both 6-1. Miami third and Jacksonville fourth. The Steelers, do they play Oakland? Yeah, they do in week number 11. So that's going to be very big when you take a look at the playoff picture. San Francisco, New Orleans, Dallas, Green Bay, and then you have Atlanta, then you have Tampa Bay, Washington, Carolina, LA, all fighting 4 teams for 2 positions. In the AFC, you have the Steelers in Oakland, Miami, Jacksonville. Then you have San Diego, Cincinnati, and then you have Tennessee, the Jets, Cleveland, Baltimore Colts, Houston Texans, and Buffalo Bills, all fighting for that last spot. Burt Jones looking very good, and let's take a look though. The Steelers in Baltimore, Pittsburgh favored. The Jets playing Denver, Cleveland. I'm trying to take a look. Tampa and Cincy might be the best. Jacksonville, Washington. New Orleans and Chicago. New Orleans on a 5-game winning streak. Atlanta and LA. San Francisco and San Diego might be the best game. We're going to see how good San Diego is and how good San Francisco is. Dallas and Green Bay are great rivals. But if I had to pick one, it's going to be San Francisco against San Diego. All right, that's going to be it for us today. Have a great day. We will see you later.